Driving Empire just leaked a brand new circuit race, but before I show you, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the circuit race that is leaked, and the way you're gonna find it, you actually just walk in the dealership, and then you kind of walk back over here. Stuff's gonna load in for a second, and then once it kind of loads, you'll find it in this room. Now, before I show you the race, I do want to say, we're just gonna quickly run through the race here, but then I also want to go over some other race ideas that I have as well. So, now with that out of the way, let's check out what this race is. So right here, boom, this is the track. You can see it's literally like in here. I don't know why they would put it in here, but what I can assume, they're making a new map, right? And this is a blueprint. You can tell by the blue paper. Now, I don't know what these numbers mean. 1699. You can see these numbers here. So comment down below if you have a clue what these numbers could mean. I really don't know what 1699 is. But we can see start, finish. I don't know which way we actually go. I believe it's this way. You can see by the arrows. Let me try to figure out how this track's gonna work, and then I'll show you. Okay, I think we've got the track in a good position, and we're gonna follow my mouse to see how this track will work. So we start right here where my mouse is kind of spinning, and I don't know why my character's moving so much, but we take the mouse, you go up here throughout the race, then you kind of like curve around this corner. Oh my goodness, it's like shaking so much, but then we go huge straightaway here. So starts with a big curve, then a nice straightaway, then we go immediately into like another curve after that straightaway, then we go straight again down this path, have another nice curve kind of, and we go below the track or above, I'm not sure. My guess is like you're probably gonna go around this corner, go down, and then go through a cave below the other part of the track. You're going below the track there again, and I'm guessing you're in like some underground tunnel or cave, and then you come out over here, would be my guess, come back above ground, then you're like up here above where you were, and then you come back to your final finish, and boom, you're at the finish line. I think it's gonna be some kind of circuit race. I could be wrong though. It could be some kind of like maybe unique cave race because of how it goes underground. I'm not sure, but it's very simple, very cool looking, and my guess is it's for the new map. So we're gonna, kind of go look at the new map and maybe where it could be. All right, so here's the new map. Now, my guess where this circuit race could be placed, either on this island here. That would actually make a lot of sense because you see this island here, it's empty space, right? And that shape right here, down the center area, is exactly where I can see them putting this new race on to the new map. So maybe either there or right here in this zone. There's a nice space here. It could fit, but I just see it right there because like an island with some nice, mountain structure. I could see them putting the race on this island as well, like where you go through the cave tunnels, because obviously we saw there would be some underground and above ground portions, and you can kind of look here and see it's got different colors, which I'm guessing means terrain changes from lower to higher. So maybe it's like lower here in this zone and then it gets a bit higher up here, or maybe it's the opposite. I'm not sure, but you get what I'm saying here basically. I think that could be how it works. It'll be on this island here potentially. But now I kind of want to go over some other races I had in mind. All right, now let's start with the basics. I want some drag races. So I'm thinking at the shipping port, we could have like a shorter drag race. And then there's a whole airport area here. Now it's not kind of mapped out how it'll look yet, but an airport usually has long runways, so they could have a short race at the shipping port and a longer drag race at the airport. That's kind of my idea. And then for a highway race, very simple right here. I see a giant straightaway just there. Could be a simple highway race. If they want to do a bit longer, then maybe they could have it start like where my mouse is there, kind of go through, curve a little bit, go and end there at the NASCAR area, which leads us to our next race, NASCAR race. Very simple, NASCAR track. So shouldn't be too complicated for them to do the NASCAR race on there. So that's already like, how many races? We got 2 circuits, or no, not 2 circuits, my bad. 2 drag races, NASCAR, highway, and a circuit race in mind. That's 5 races already. How many races do we have in the current game? All right, so we have quite a few races. So we have the Rush Hour race, the Sandy Shore Sprint, circuit race, cross country race, rotating race, which there's 2 of, so that puts us at 6. Daytona 500 is 7. Drawbridge, we're at 8. Highway 9. Drag race 10. So that's like 10 total races right there we got. But there might actually even be an 11th somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm gonna double check, but there's like a secret race on the map that not a lot of people know about, but it might have got removed. Not sure though, but yeah, basically there's like 11 races total, I believe. So that's like a lot of races. So we only have 5 right now in mind for the new map. So we're gonna have to come up with some good stuff on there in a second, but let me check if the 11th race is still in game. Yep, here it is. You go all the way from the main city over to this weird area where they for some reason have it like hidden off from the main game. And they have an 11th race here, the Sophia Bay race, which nobody does. Like, literally, I forgot this race existed, bro. I have not seen anyone use this race in ages, so it's kind of sad, but maybe on the new map, they will have something or like a way to make it better, because like I don't know why I have every other race in that area and then this one's excluded. So hopefully in the new map they won't exclude any races. But yeah, let's go ahead now and plan out some cool racetracks and designs for the new map. Okay, when we originally went over the map, I remember saying I wanted an around the map race. So maybe you start here like at the airport area, you kind of go take a little turn right there, boom, you go down, follow the curve past the NASCAR track, go up, and then you're in the hillside suburbs area. You kind of go around and you end back around here. Just an around the map race. It literally curves all around. So that's 6 races planned. Our goal is, I'm going to say, to get to 12. I think we want to have one more than the current map just to make it a bit better. So that's one. Maybe a downtown race. Let's see, where you go like drive through the downtown area, kind of curve through these streets. I don't know how it could be. Maybe like we start right here in the center of downtown. We go here. Okay, we go around, cut through Chinatown. That could be cool. Then we go up the street here, and then down the road, boom, up, and boom, you finish there. That's a solid race layout I just made, like with this little hand thing. Pretty cool. Let's see, the dealerships here, the stadiums here. Okay, okay. What about like hillside suburbs? What if there's like a race through the neighborhood? Like, okay, I got a 9th one. So a drawbridge sprint, because you see how like there's these bridges here. Maybe if they find a way to have drawbridges on all these, because all these will be drawbridges. So that's like, you go down one road, 1 drawbridge, down another, boom, 2 drawbridge, down another, 3 drawbridge. Maybe complicate it a bit more than that, though that's too simple, just literally going down one road, turning another. But I don't know, that could be cool if you find a way to go across all 3 drawbridges here. Actually, it looks like there could be 4, 5 drawbridges total. I don't even know why I ignored those 2. So like, find a way to go through all these bridges somehow by just like racing. That's a drawbridge race for the 9th. Okay, we gotta come up with 3 more solid races. What are some more good ideas? I don't know. Ooh, Marina Bay. So we kind of have like that Bayside race that was excluded from the current map, but on this map, let's see how a Bay race could work. You start here where my mouse is. Oh, you cannot see. It's okay. Let me drag you up. There we go. So we start where my mouse is, right? You go down a little bit, curb. Okay, go along the bay here. We go through a race up through these streets. We go across here, cut down this highway, get off the highway, and then across this little street here, and then you end there where you started. A Bay race. Boom. Simple. Just came up with that one, okay? That puts us at 10. 2 more. I gotta come up with 2 more. So the airport area doesn't really have roads laid out yet, but like maybe a race through the airport, like an airport race, like where you kind of go all through the runways and stuff and cut over, and like there's obstacles with like planes in your way on the runways that you have to kind of dodge. Could be pretty interesting. So that's like, that puts us at 11. We need one more cool idea. Let's see. I think I might have one. A mountain race where you race down the mountain. So this is a hillside road up here. I don't know how they could incorporate it, but maybe if they like took the mountain over there, it's right there, and they kind of extended it until up to the beachfront. So the beachfront's on a cliff, but like it's slowly going down from like the top of the mountain down to the edge of the beach. If they find a way to do that, so you can like swerve down the mountain for a 10th or a 12th race as a mountain race, that could be amazing. That could be a really fun, really cool race. I could totally see them being able to do something like that. But I do think that's going to be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe, ring the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube, thanks for liking, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.